Y'all know what time it is.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome once again to another episode of The Jeff Leeson Show. As you can see, I am here on location in Central Park, New York City, because we're doing things a little bit different today. That's right, we hit the road and we came here to New York. We recently had a gentleman reach out to us. He sent us an email and said that he would like to be a movie reviewer on The Jeff Leeson Show. This past weekend, the movie Magic Mike came out, and I thought, what a way to introduce this gentleman to The Jeff Leeson Show viewers and have him here today. I traveled all the way from London, Ontario to be here in New York, and I think this is him over here. He did say he was going to be wearing a Yankees hat and a leather jacket. This seems like him. Excuse me, Pete. Yeah. Hi. Pete, hi. Jeff Leeson from the Jeff Leeson Show.
Oh, Jeff.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you so much for meeting us here in New York. We appreciate you.
Greatest city in the world, New York.
Sure.
Number one.
Yeah, there might be a lot of other cities out there that disagree, but nonetheless, I appreciate you meeting us here and having us here in Central Park today. It's a beautiful day.
The best park in the world, and
Sure.
the greatest city in the world, New York.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Debatable, I think. But nonetheless, Pete, tell me a little bit about yourself. We know that you review movies, but what else do you do?
I'm a cab driver the rest of the time. I drive a cab. But business has been really slow lately, so I've had to do some other stuff on the side.
Okay. What else do you do?
I drive an Uber as well.
You drive an Uber?
Yeah.
Uber, of course, where you pick up people in your own car?
Yeah, I have my cab business where I pick people up and take them places. And then I go home and I get my car, and then I pick people up and drive them to places.
Yeah, that's not a conflict of interest at all with the cab company you work for?
No, what they don't know don't hurt them.
Okay. Well, fair enough.
You can just cut that out.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll probably won't even use any of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we had you do, Pete, was you reached out to us, of course, and we appreciate that, and we said that you told us that you wanted to be a movie reviewer on the show.
Yeah, not just a movie reviewer though, like a life reviewer. I review movies, cars, words, people.
Really?
Yeah.
So you review everything?
I review everything. There's nothing more New York than yelling your opinion in someone's face, even if they didn't ask for it.
What we had you do on your first assignment here for the Jeff Leeson Show is you went out this past weekend and you watched Magic Mike, which is in theaters right now. Tell me a little bit about your experience with that.
Yeah, maybe next time you send me the movie, Jeff, you gotta give me a heads up about what you're getting me into. Magic Mike, I thought it was, when I heard the title, I thought it was like a Harry Potter spin-off, like about his magical friend Michael.
Right.
So, I brought my nephew to see it. I snuck him into the theater.
How old's your nephew?
4.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's a big fan of Harry Potter. So, my sister's pissed at me now.
Right. Pete, wasn't there an age restriction, a sign, perhaps?
I ignore those anyways. I sneak kids into movies all the time. You shouldn't have to pay for kids that don't even count as people.
I mean, I can't stand by that statement, but tell me a little bit about the movie. You watched the movie? You stayed for the movie, I'm assuming.
I stayed, but I was pretty afraid for my life the entire time, Jeff.
Right.
Women are animals.
Why is that?
Women are animals.
Really?
Yeah. Every time Chad Tatum took off his shirt, the whole place just went nuts.
No, I think you mean Channing Tatum.
Doesn't matter. I've never been afraid of my life in a theater that bad since I told these group of black guys to stop talking during 12 Years a Slave.
Tell me a little bit about the plot of the movie, Magic Mike.
It's like your typical triumphant tale about a group of friends trying to make their way in the world and find out, who they are in the world.
Okay. Interesting. And of course, Channing Tatum, the star of the movie. Who was your favorite character?
Probably all the fat screaming ladies that would show up in every scene, It was Channing would take off his shirt and dance, and then there would be a group of fat screaming ladies. In the theater as well.
In the theater.
Yeah, in the theater there were a lot of fat screaming ladies.
So on screen, fat screaming ladies, but also beside you in the theater, fat screaming ladies.
It was all I saw for 2 hours.
2 hours full of Channing Tatum and fat screaming ladies.
Abs and fat screaming ladies.
Okay, now if you were going to give this a rating, what type of a rating would you give this movie?
I'd give it 1 subway terminal. 1 New York subway terminal.
Okay, why is that?
Because, you know, there's a lot of nonsense going on. It's confusing and scary at different times, but overall, you know what you're getting into when you go there.
Okay. And who would you recommend this movie to?
Oh, I would recommend it to any woman who's been married to a chump for over 15 years.
A lot of those out there.
Yeah, so you're going to love this movie because it's just a series of naked dudes. Then the women complain about their husbands, and then the naked dudes tell them that they're beautiful on the inside, and then they disappear into the night. So it's every married woman's fantasy. Although, guys, if your wife sees the movie, don't be surprised if she calls you Channing by accident in the bedroom after that. Can I have like $5 for a sandwich?
I don't even have $5. Otherwise, I would give it to you. You're not a homeless man, are you?
No.
No. Okay.
I sleep in my Uber car.
You sleep in it,
Yeah.
and then you're always ready for work.
Yeah.
You never have to drive to work because you sleep in your car.
Yeah, that's right. I'm always at work.
That's perfect.
Never stop the hustle.
Ladies and gentlemen, New York Pete, Peter, thank you very much for doing this. And thank you well, thank you at home for watching, once again, The Jeff Leeson Show. And as always, we will see you next week.